What's good, man? It's OG Drip, this channel where we talk about the spiritual truth and how to utilize energy on a day-to-day basis, man. And today, y'all, we got to talk about love matters, whether it's relationships, dating, marriage, all that different type of stuff, man. Because at the end of the day, it be like little certain stuff that happens, right? And it be irking me that I be seeing online and jump, especially like with the pop the balloon jump. Soon as they say something about birth signs, zodiacs, anything like that, the type of response that the people get from it, right? And we could break it down because obviously it spawned from somewhere. And anytime you want to get to the actual problem, you always start from the root of the problem, the beginning of it. So when we get into the beginning of what is actually going on, why is this being played out like this? Why do some people not believe in it? Why are some people turned off by it? It's because, throughout the times, like we all know, a lot of things have got a bad representation for it due to how the people that's representing it is pushing it. So the ones they have leading these things is pushing it crazy. And I'm not going to just stop on the astrology thing. That's just one of them, right? You have the red pill and the blue pill community, whether it's alpha males or alpha females or beta males or, feminist females, however it goes. But listen, it's a big divide when we talking about these things because we got to get to it because a lot of people not realizing what is going on. So the person that knows the astrology behind what they want is, hey, what is your birth sign so I can see what I'm dealing with? Hopefully they don't get too deep into it where they get lost and only try to go for signs that's on a compatible thing, because that don't necessarily mean that y'all going to get along. You have other birth signs, you have other alignments, but due to people learning about just westernized, they only seek for sun. You understand, the seek of the imagery. So they don't understand that. A lot of them don't understand how to, what fulfillment that one another might want. What is your actual love language? And this is talking about Venus being inside of a house. So if Venus is an earth element, what do somebody bring to the table? If it's in air, how do they communicate? If it's in fire, can we feel it and see it? If it's in water, feeling, emotions. You get what I'm saying? Show it by your emotional thing. Like emotion should be there. So you get different love languages, which is the real love language versus the way that they're coming up with and saying, hey, what is your love language? So even if you don't know yourself, at least if you know the astrology background of, well, damn, I do this is what I'm attracted to. So even if you lose yourself, you can go back and find yourself and be like, damn, this is what I truly was passionate about and was willing to compromise with. And now I can see the full value of it, because that's one thing about it. If y'all have lost gods, as in God of love as well, we have to understand value, and people that want to, what am I finna say? Goddamn, value, and people that's trying to compromise with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's way out the window. When you can't even pass the first base, because as soon as you ask about this, it's a turn off. As soon as you ask about that, it's a turn off. It's so many people creating so many standards. It's starting to look like death in relationships. It's starting to look like depopulation in a weird way if you're looking at it from a screen point of just looking at it overall if no one want to get with each other. But at the same time, you still have those ones that don't mind creating families and stuff. So it's getting real confusing when we talk about just from the internet point to even come into the real life to back to the internet where people, trying to do things for likes or trying to do things for engagement. And some people, when you got engagement like that, it might be a lot of hurt single people at this moment. So, being in a relationship might not be too hot right now. You get what I'm saying? That might be you a square right now. You a lame in these type of terms. Now, the thing about it is, y'all, it get weird because no matter how these relationships and stuff get going, a lot of them end up failing, or a lot of them don't really see the potential because there's so much going on in the world. There's so many distractions. And people think that it's about a certain thing. And this is the reason why I wanted to bring up marriage too. Because even on the pot the balloon things, they ask about marriage and all this. Listen, that's dead, man. Everybody have figured out, okay, if a person got to sign a paper just for them to take me more serious, that don't make no fucking sense. You get what I'm saying? Like, and then they talking about you got to be anointed. They got these people, coming up here and you necessarily don't know them and they're praising y'all together. Like, man, it's a lot of stuff going on with that. Now, the true marriage is supposed to be the blessing of God when y'all take both of y'all energies and join them together. So y'all both got each other back and y'all compromising with what's going on. Yeah, y'all might not be perfect people, but look at it. Y'all end up being in areas where one another lack. So it ain't like y'all necessarily need each other, but the wants of it wanting each other is even better. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of relationships is based off of a needy situation. And that needy end up being greedy. Like the person's going to end up needing more and more out of the situation or whatever they needed from the beginning. But if you did it in God's way, not saying through marriage, but saying, hey, by y'all being actually attracted to each other. Y'all, do y'all remember that? When people used to just be actually attracted to each other just by, like, you don't have to say nothing. It wasn't like you had to name what do you do for a living, what is your aspects, what is your goals, what is your admirations, and all this type of stuff here. About time people done with all this whole goddamn list, it done dried up the whole equation of even talking, of even communicating. It's like you might as well just walk around with a sign and say, hey, I'm looking for marriage, or hey, you know what I'm saying? It's getting to that point where it's like a weird form of Squid Games in a relationship world, period. You know what I'm saying? So then when you got the dating online versus, real life, I watch people, right? YouTubers. And I have seen some of the YouTubers been together for years. And this is all I'm going by, y'all. I'm not going by personal life or nothing. I'm literally just thinking about the stuff that I be seeing, right? And if y'all know them, y'all know them. Corey, SSG, and Carmen and stuff like that, right? I seen how their relationship went, and it, make me question a lot of things that be going on. And when you see it, you ain't got to ask no more goddamn questions because you can see exactly what it is. A lot of people and how they base their relationships, when they bring it to the internet, it's like they can't no longer control it because they're more worried about what other people got to say than the person that they're actually in a relationship with. That been going on, but they used to just do it with families back in the day. But now they're doing it on the internet, and the internet have a big-ass wide band of people, and people don't necessarily know how to control the power that they're getting. Now, hopefully y'all been sparing with me to get through this too. Now, on the other end, you have a red pill community. You have a blue pill community. You have a pill that's telling you, hey, no one's right. Everybody's out of their mind. Fuck them. Then you got a community where it's like, hey, if someone don't love you because they're not doing these tactics, they're not taking these steps into loving you, that means they don't love you. There it goes once again. Everybody don't have the same Venus placement. Everybody don't have the same alignment. Everybody don't have the same wants and needs. We all have wants and needs, but we don't all have the same. We all have dreams, but we all don't have the same dream. It's the same difference thing, but you got to know how to do it. So when it comes down to things we see today, yeah, it look like chaos. Yeah, you might hear a 14-year-old boy say, man, I ain't never getting in a relationship. I don't never want to get in a relationship, married or kids. Especially on the man end, marriage, you just setting yourself up for getting in the justice system, messing up. And then the way that, marriage and all this stuff is drawn out is so fake. That ain't how life will actually work. Y'all actually get closer or either further away, depending on the situation y'all go through. But you got to go through them. You get what I'm saying? So it be a lot of stuff where they create narratives in movies, create narratives in shows. You get what I'm saying? Where they'll lie, even if it ain't never happened. They'll make it like, okay, just give y'all an example real quick because everybody looking up to these people. They'll be like, oh, Christian Rock, Sexy Red, or somebody like that got into it with a man because he kept cheating, and it gives build a whole stimuli of, oh, okay, so when a man do this, this is what he gonna do. So you got those communities with the blue pill community already doing that. Then you got the red pill communities where they're like, attacking people and being over aggressive about stuff that ain't necessarily wise like that. And they're lost. Now, y'all do me a favor, especially y'all made it this far, clip it for me because this is going directly at these fucking cornballs. Listen, the reason why these cornballs on these podcasts or these big time millionaires, the only reason why they attract so many skanks and scandalous hoes is because these niggas themselves is cornball. So because the woman is not coming for their gifts, she's only coming for what they have. And if that's all they have, and they have the most of that situation, you get what I'm saying? Of course they're going to come. So of course you're going to deal with more people that don't like your characteristics because you don't have none. You get what I'm saying? Your money literally tried to unlame you as you thought. Shout out to Drewski. You get what I'm saying? Like, money can't unlame you, man. You got to have these gifts. You feel what I'm saying? If I hop out the car, the swag, the emotion, the confidence I'm going to have behind it, whether a person say no, however it goes, hey, you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. A lot of y'all don't like to make it what it is. Y'all like to try to switch it, mutate it, manipulate it, and all that. Hell nah, leave it native. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker is attracted to you and you know you on your shit, that mean that motherfucker probably got something going in their life. It's a bigger percentage of that going on when you're living a life of, hey, I'm just running through these hoes. Of course it's going to be, I'm running through these hoes because I got money. Or you a female, I'm going to run through these niggas because I got money. I done seen it. The dude, Corey, was talking to a girl named Danny. She buy dudes. This is the world that we living in. You get what I'm saying? Because she's a red pill female. Because she has the money in the business aspect, she don't feel like she need a man for other things like that. And that's true, y'all. It's like, it play out weird, but it ain't completely true. So we got people up here just talking like flat points, no angels, no demons in it. I'm spitting there well. No angels, no demons in it. Of course, the point looked very broad. It looked very like, okay. The talking points be very weak. And when somebody throws something in it, now they gotta debut it, they gotta bounce it out of their thing because they're trying to stick to this certain point. Instead of being open-minded, letting other ideals and other emotions and all them images and stuff come in. When y'all closing out, it's automatically making blockages. So beyond that, it is very true. Marriage with a paper signing didn't have nothing to do with your actual life. They made it a law and made it part of their rights, of course. But now when it comes down to your actual life, the spiritual ship that you have within, you get what I'm saying? Because you have to have a spiritual ship, not just a relationship. Because if you got a relationship, y'all only based off of things that y'all can relate to. A spiritual ship is when y'all don't even got nothing that y'all can relate to, probably didn't even live the same life, but somehow it's so connected to each other. And no matter if other individuals can't understand y'all relationship, like why is them two even together? Y'all is, y'all making it work. So it don't even matter about this type of stuff that these people be bringing out. And a lot of people we know already have emotional damage from their past life and don't know how to let it go. So a lot of this boils down with what you have in your household as, you know, the people that's around you. If you got a family that be on your ass, like, man, don't do that. That's some square shit. That's some lame shit. You gonna be not a square ass, lame ass nigga. If you got somebody in your family like, man, don't do that. That's some whole shit. Like, don't spread your legs for people like that. And now it's gonna make you look like a hoe. Yeah, even though you did this, you trying to shit on him, but now look what you're doing. You putting yourself out there. And yeah, you're supposed to be vulnerable, but ain't nobody tell you to be 80% vulnerable. You know, when you got people in your life that talk through you like that, and you know you be in experiences and situations where you see one of your friends might go through it. Sometimes we be in a place to see what happened in other people's life, so we don't even have to go there. But you know what's wrong with the world now? A lot of people don't see it like that, and they look at it from a negative perspective only, of being like, oh, you got cheated on, I might get cheated on, and then cheated. Even cheating. Think about this. They made it a way where it's cut down to a point that a certain race, a certain group can have the ability to get girls school without money, without power and restrictions. Oh God, they'll have a boy. It'll be messed up out here. So all of these agendas always go together. It takes one for them to have it all. So they feel like playing the role of killing all the gods. So they'll kill the god of love. They'll kill the god of war. They'll kill the god of communication. They'll kill the god of dreams and imagination. You get what I'm saying? They'll kill the god of learning outside of the square, extreme lessons, you know, the Jupiter energy, you know, how to take out of the environment, the traveling and all that. They use these things. And if y'all ever look, it be so fun when I do these videos. I'm talking about, y'all, I be having a blast, man. I'm talking about I really love doing this junk. If y'all see it, man, real quick, these men done took away 40 more subs. Like, how y'all just keep taking subs from y'all don't even get 40 views on one video a day, and it's 40 people that just go missing. So at the end of the day, we see the type of games these people like to play for people that's really passionate and know what they're talking about. They don't want us to even be able to talk about nothing, period. That's why I waited till it got at least a couple minutes in, because I have made videos that a lot of people might not never be able to see because they have got red marked and we never been able to see what happened with it. And it was doing great. Everybody was easily able to stand it. I didn't put words in people's mouth. Hell, I didn't even talk in some of them. So we had a world where, yeah, they're trying to treat narcissists. They're trying to force. It's a little bit more forced is what I'm trying to say. It's not as extreme as it actually look. Because right now, and when I'm walking in the store and engaging and stuff like that with people, yeah, people is a little separated, but at the same time, people still engaging. It's people still talking. Still people having family reunions. It's just not as much. And it's because of a lot of baggage that comes in it. It's a whole bunch of problems. And they never get to the root of their problem to figure out, hey, this is what was wrong before it got too bad and caused a big-ass separation. And it's going in your relationship with your friends and your love life. I don't know why people be trying to separate things so much. When we talk about relationships, we talk about relationships. And even when it comes down to associates. So even if you ain't related to the person, you working with this person, you always dealing with this person from time to time, these things get affected by certain stuff like this. Where they'll make it like, okay, because your coworker like you so much in the working atmosphere, they're trying to date you outside of it. So they do things like this where they even separate dating inside of a job atmosphere. You get what I'm saying? And it's like all of it played, but that's the reason why these things getting changed. Some of the things I'm speaking on right now, when a person see this video from 10 years from now, they're going to be like, what? Y'all had this? It was like this? It's because the times have to change. The shit that they're putting out ain't going to work. You get what I'm saying? It ain't going to work because you have lost leaders and stuff like that. Now, listen, one of the people that I got to say this about, and I got to start calling names, is right now about the marriage thing specifically, I want to say, because y'all know I be jumping everywhere. It be so much stuff. It's Charleston White. If Charleston White, you have a lot of strong points on talking and stuff, even though a lot of them be extreme. The thing is, what you got to willing to let go is that old mindset. We all experience it, bro. We all study going along with the new time. That old mindset of everything supposed to be like it used to be. That shit, no. That ain't how everything worked. That's the reason why some things is changing now. Because it didn't work. So even when we look at the way that he explained marriage is like somebody have to be there and anoint y'all together, and it have to be through Christ, and it have to be what it is for you to get baptized. I mean, for you to get the blessings of being married. And I just had to tell y'all the blessings of marriage really come when y'all come together, but it takes y'all both to have a relationship with y'all own minds inside of y'all body. So y'all need to have accessibility to 7 chakras, not having one on block and ain't able to see your root chakra over there like, nope, watch this. As soon as they think things are good and above waters, look at the crown chakra up there. I can't wait to pull them all down. I can't wait to bring them down to where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you a chakra from way up there, but I'm going to bring you down. And they be meaning things like that, y'all, when they be talking about these Christian religions, y'all, too. When they be talking about Jesus dying and all that type of stuff. All right. But it get deep, though, man. And I just wanted to bring that up because you got to have a relationship with your own minds, with inside of you. So how your minds interacting with each other inside. Because like we said, astrology starts from you for the first 6 houses, then how you interact with others. Not how others interact with you. How you interact with others. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people like, damn, why do I get so many arguments when I talk to people? Why do so many people catch attitude with me or don't want to talk to me about certain stuff? It's because of what you gave back. You might have felt like it was right, but to them, it's like, nah. You get what I'm saying? And another thing, we already know the thing of bad and good is already too far flex. So when somebody say a bad marriage, a bad relationship, no, man, it's all of it, the learning process. Bumping your head and getting scars and bruises to see these. Sometimes, do you even love a person? You could be in a relationship probably so perfect that y'all forget how much y'all actually love each other. You get what I'm saying? And it'll be weird trials and tribulations pop up, and it might help y'all remember exactly how much y'all love each other. It's stuff like that that play out. But the way people have their eyes aimed, it's like y'all ain't looking for God. You know? It's like you're looking for the devil, and then be surprised when it come. You know what I'm saying? So if you want God's gift and charismatic, how I'm gonna say charismatic blessings, or however you want to say, I don't want to make up some words today. You know, they do it. It's just like you gotta have it from the inside, man. You gotta have your insides clean, man. Feel what I'm saying? Be the best you could be inside. Some people have a talent for being an asshole. Some people have a talent for being destructive. You might not need that individual if you're necessarily trying to create. Same shit. So at the same time, this is what we see. Like if you got too many bushes in the garden, of course, you might need to get rid of some of them. So we're not going to say destruction is even a bad thing. If you got an old mind that, keep getting you into fucked up situations, you might want to get rid of it. So it's not it's the mindset that people be in, that they're scared to kill it. They're scared to bring death to life. So where life once was, they don't want to bring death. So that's the same way you see it play out in the physical world, where some people won't even let their people die. But I'm going to say that for a whole nother video. Either way, y'all, that's a little couple of touches. I know I probably missed like 3 points I wanted to say, because it's always like that. And I told you, I be feeling like you're on a rush pattern and timing with the flow of this world. You be feeling real. Because guess what? I'm telling you, if you don't move fast, you will get left behind real quick. People forgetting about stuff quick as hell. 2 weeks later, don't even remember what happened. Shit, I had to just bring up how people use tarnish. And I'm going to just touch on it real quick, but I'm going to do a whole video about it with the Bill Cosby situation. Look at Bill Cosby's life right now. Is it the same before that happened to him? No. And guess what they did? Took all Native Indians to do it. But either way, that's the next video. Stay tuned. I'm finna do it now.